Hi students, chemistry is easy when we understand and learn. We are going to see metallurgy part 2 where we are going to see moderate reactive metals. Okay, in the reactivity series middle elements, middle metals we are going to see example iron, zinc, lead, copper, all these extractions come under this category. So in this, first step is concentration of ore, which we have seen already in part 1. Okay, so in part 2, after concentration of ore, what we are going to do, we are going to see. So this is comprising of all types of equations. So we'll see how to remember all the equations. Okay, so step 1, so we have two types of ore in nature. We have sulfide ore, we have carbonate ore. Two types of ore is formed with this middle reactive metals. Okay, sulfide ore, heating in excess air we form metal oxide, and this process is called roasting. When I heat the ore in the presence of excess air, I call it as roasting. And if I get carbonate ore, I heat them in a limited air, less amount of oxygen, then also it forms metal oxide. This process is called calcination. Right. Let us see few examples for roasting and calcination. What is roasting? Yes, I have taken zinc sulfide. The ore is called zinc blende. Okay, it is an ore of zinc. So zinc blende, when heated with excess oxygen, it forms zinc oxide. So I want metal oxide. So what is left out? Sulfur. Sulfur reacts with oxygen and forms sulfur dioxide, and gas is released. Okay, so we can see from the reactant itself. I know the reactant now. Roasting is ore plus oxygen. So what is the product? Zinc oxide, sulfur dioxide. That is the product. Yes, super. Then calcination. In calcination, it is carbonate ore. So we have zinc carbonate. So it is calamine ore. Again, ore of zinc, which is calamine ore. Here, directly heating in the limited oxygen means it will not come in the equation. Oxygen will not come in the equation. So what is the product? I want zinc oxide, right? So zinc oxide, what is left out? Carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is released. So zinc oxide is formed just by heating. It is heated in limited supply of oxygen. So oxygen is not reactive, right? Now step 2. What is step 2? Metal oxide to metal, right? We want to bring metal oxide to metal. So when I want to bring metal oxide to metal, I want to remove oxygen. The substance which can take up oxygen, I have to add to the reaction, right? So the substance which can take up oxygen is called reducing agent. Because why it is called reducing agent? It has to reduce the metal oxide to metal. Okay, it reduces the other substance. So it is called as reducing agent. Agent is something which is done for somebody else, not for ourselves. So it reduces the other substance and it gets oxidized. We have seen oxidation reduction process, right? They occur simultaneously. If it is reducing the other element, other compound, it is going to get oxidized. See, the product is metal, reduced state, and reducing agent turns out to be oxidized product, right? Let us see example. So we have zinc oxide. So what is my reducing agent here? I have added carbon. In commercially it is called as coke. Okay, so what is the product? So carbon monoxide, oxygen is taken by carbon monoxide is formed, and zinc is reduced. See, carbon is oxidized, zinc is reduced. Here reduction occurs, here oxidation occurs. Right, yes, super. Highly reactive metal like sodium, calcium, aluminium can also act as reducing agent. So it is carbon is a non-metal, right? We can use even highly reactive metal as a reducing agent because they are highly reactive. They'll take up the oxygen easily. Okay, they can remove the oxygen easily. Let us see an example for that also. Such types of reaction are displacement reaction. Okay, so here we have MnO2, pyrolusite ore. MnO2 is manganese oxide ore or pyrolusite ore. Okay, manganese ore. and in the presence of aluminium, highly reactive metal, aluminium powder we have taken. Okay, when we add aluminium powder to it and we heat it, okay, what happens? So we know the process. I1 metal is reduced, and manganese we get here in the liquid state. Okay, and aluminium, what is the role? It has to remove the oxygen, so it forms alumina. Okay, it is an exothermic process, so large amount of heat is also released. Since large amount of heat is released, manganese is in the liquid state or molten state. Okay, it takes the liquid form or molten form because enormous amount of heat is released, right? So aluminium act as the reducing agent. So see, aluminium has displaced manganese from manganese dioxide, right? So it is a displacement reaction, right? We'll see one more example. Iron Fe2O3, it is an ore of iron, hematite ore of iron. Okay, this ore, when it reacts with alumina, gives you iron. Okay, again alumina and heat, enormous amount of heat is released. So even iron is in the form of molten state. Iron is in the form of molten state. Yes. So Fe2O3 plus alumina. So it turns out to be iron plus Al2O3. So aluminium displaces iron from iron oxide, ferric oxide. Okay. Then, yeah. So we'll see practical example. This is used in practical purposes. This is called Thermit process. What is this process called? Thermit process. It is used to join railway tracks. So if there is a crack in railway tracks, we put iron oxide, we put alumina, and then we heat it. Okay. When we start heating it, what happens? Iron is getting reduced and it bridges the crack. Okay. Alumina comes out. Okay. And also it is used for cracked machine parts. So this is practically utilized equation. This process is called as Thermit process. And third step is refining. So we have seen electrolytic refining, right? So we have to do electrolytic refining where anode is impure metal, cathode is pure metal. Anode, last class we have seen anode is impure metal, which we have got from the above process, impure metal. Cathode is pure metal, and electrolyte is salt of the metal. Okay, salt solution of the metal. So it is pure metal. So impure metal dissolves, get deposited on the cathode as pure metal. In this method, we supply less amount of energy, but we get a pure metal. Okay, 99.99% pure metal is got. Hope so you have understood the concept clearly. Let us meet in metallurgy part 3 in the next class. Thank you. Stay smiling.